Hey YouTube. Alright, this is a John Deere G100 lawn tractor made in 2003. I've only had it about a week. The drive belt is bad. It's bad. So I didn't find any videos on YouTube on how to replace this thing. So I figured it would be worthwhile posting this since I'm doing it. Hopefully it helps one person. All right, so you're underneath the tractor, you got it jacked up on blocks safely, and you didn't scratch your head like I did. Step one, you need to set the parking brake on this thing. Doing so will give you slack in the belt. All right, that's a must do. So set the parking brake, push the brake down, and pull the little orange lever up. Step two. Basically, I would take the belt out of this rear pulley wheel in the back of the tractor over the transmission, drop it down so it's below the wheel and just up against the arbor. That way you get an extra 3 or 4 inches of slack. That'll help you with this future steps. Once you get that done, you're good. Over there's a couple of bolts you gotta loosen up or remove. One is up here in the front of the tractor. This dude, point that. It's a 13 millimeter nut. Take that off. That'll loosen up this thing, this guide bar that keeps the belt in. Set the bolt aside or nut aside so you don't lose it. That's a 13 millimeter right there. Also, you got these 2 pulley wheels here. These are 15 millimeter. 1, 2. You don't have to remove them all the way, just loosen them up so you got like 1 or 2 threads remaining. That will allow you to pass the belt by these guides. So that's handy. You don't have to take them all the way off. You can already see that they are coming out easily. So that's cool. Another step, the worst one for me, is this stupid plug right here. I hated this thing. It took me longer than anything else. It's got one of these like triangular V stoppers that hooks on this dumb thing. Horrible. Everybody in the world breaks them off. Anyway, I ended up putting a flathead, very small flathead that was filed down in there to open this up, and then I used 2 channel locks, 1 on each side. See how I chowdered it up already? I didn't even care if I ended up breaking it. I just replaced the plug with something more easy to deal with next time. I don't know, use dielectric grease in there or not, it's up to you. It might collect dirt and make it worse, or it might be better. Depends on how often you do this. But this to me was the worst part of the whole job. I hated it. All right. So the last thing you gotta loosen is you see this bar that's hanging down. All right, it's connected here, which is connected to the steering column, and then it goes to the tie rod right here. It's pretty loose. I have to loosen it up. I used 2 5/8 inch wrenches. It wasn't too bad. There's probably a metric for it, but it didn't matter. It didn't require hardly any torque. The ones that were torqued hard were this guy especially. Not so much this guy, but a little bit. Anyway, so now that you got all those things loosened up, it'll be all the hard work is done. You got your belt underneath the pulley wheel back there. This belt, which would normally be way up top, to this top pulley wheel, I've already brought it all the way down. You can see it's just dangling there right now. Take this out. Now you got a whole bunch of sloppy, loose mess. Go backwards to the back of the tractor, and you're going to take the belt, fish it around that fan. The fan fins are very flexible. They bend easily. So I can't do it right now with one hand. So you get the idea. Just take your time, don't break off the fins. Get it off of that fan, and then go back to the front again. This dangly belt. Pull it off the hanging bar here. Once it gets around that, let's bypass this stupid plug. You can then get it out all the way. You take it off here. It'll slip over this bar that you guys are already looking at. You don't do anything to it, this part. You slip over that, and then you're out. Now it's just a matter of putting the new belt back on. Oh, I didn't mention, the new belt is John Deere M136927. That's John Deere M136927. I think it's 108 inches new. There's cheaper alternatives. I just spent the $47 to get the name brand because I don't want to do this again for 10 years. Yeah, so it was worth the money. I hope this video helps you guys. It's not too bad. I told you the tools you need. Just expect this to be your most annoying part of the whole process. You're going to use a couple beers and more than half a dozen expletives. Stupid thing. All right, good luck.